Hello everyone, welcome back to Dreamly. This is the place where we dream big and we make those dreams come true. And I'm sure that your dream will be coming true today. And today's topic, we're going to talk about how to discover the root of your problem in the marriage. How can you discover the root of your problem in your relationship? And we're going to address it today, and I believe that this message will change your life. Perhaps you may find yourself as a new person to this channel. Please subscribe. In this channel, we've got so many exciting videos which will change your life. Be part of this family and you're gonna learn more. Stay tuned.
So it's very much important as a couple to discover the root of your problems in marriage. You may find yourself having misunderstanding every time, fighting over small things, hunger, hatred. So it's very much important as a couple to discover what is really behind that. What is really the problems in your marriage?
Yes, what is really behind that? You know, when it becomes too much, sometimes you need to have a break.
Yes.
Between you and your husband or your partner, just to go down into yourself and discover where this problem comes from. Perhaps you may find that, and most of the problems, it's result of generation cases. Maybe it's the first time to understand generation cases. Yes, generation cases are cases which will come from the family where we're coming from. The family where you have been born, the family where your partner have been born. There are things happening there before even the parent been born, before even the children been born. There are many connections which come along that family which you are just getting married. And the result of that, you now realize, current president, the marriage is not stable. The marriage is not stand. Why? There is a hidden secret.
Yeah, so most of the time we keep blaming our partner. No, he's evil. She's evil. Maybe she's the problem. Since I got married to her, things are not going well in my business. Everything has collapsed. It's not your partner. It's the snake behind your partner. It's the devil that is fighting your marriage. Remember that the devil does not love or like marriage. So it's there to destroy your marriage, and it's very much important not to blame each other in marriage and to know that something is not right somewhere. So it's very much important that you must discover the root of your problem. And the first thing that we'll talk about is know your identity, know where you come from, know the real problem, where it's coming from.
Yes, know your identity. The first key is this: look back to your family, where you're coming from. How marriage stay, how people stay in their marriage. Is people keeping marriage, or relationship is working? And if you discovered from your family where you're coming from that marriage is a problem, which means you looked from your father's side and from your mama's side, you found out that maybe from the family where you're coming from, marriage is a problem. People come into marriage and they don't stay, they go divorce. So the same spirit which you come from your father's house, from your parents' house, the same spirit will begin to fight you in your marriage, so that you may not stay in that marriage.
Yes. Yeah, so I remember when we got married, we used to have a little bit of problems. My husband would be telling me, this is not normal. I think, this one also, why is he saying that? But later I realized, this is not normal. Why? Because I look to my mother's side. No, there's no marriage. All my cousins are not married. It's just pregnancy. I look to my father's side. There's no marriage. Then I realized, no, this is a battle. This is a generation case that is fighting me. I need to fight. I need to stand and fight for my marriage and fight for myself. So it's very much important you look both sides, you know. You look both sides, to your mom, to your father. Is there divorces? Is there maybe it's barrenness? Your aunt doesn't have children. You also are experiencing the same thing. No, it's not normal. It's a battle. Discover that. That's the root also of your problem in your marriage. Barrenness, limitations, poverty as well. Maybe it can be the spirit of lust. Maybe your father, the spirit of lust, or your mom it will also follow you in your marriage. Discover that's the root of the problem as well.
And therefore, we used to say you need to disconnect yourself.
Yes.
If you are preparing going to marriage is not just exciting, go to that marriage. Disconnect yourself. If you are linked with certain generation cases, you come to that marriage, my dear, is not going to work. It's going to be a mess marriage, unhappy marriage, which will bring depression. Therefore, we need to sort things out.
Yes.
As an husband, look to yourself. There are some of the things, maybe it's not generation cases, the things which you did yourself before you got married, how your life was. Maybe your life was sleeping for other women, or marriage men there, or marriage women there. Maybe there are things, stealing people things, maybe things which you did. It to bring now cases upon your life. It's a time now to begin to confess about it with, with your partner. Talk about that issue and find your way out to come out, which we're going to show you today, how to come out from that situation. When we read in the book of Exodus 34, verse 7, it says about, cases that iniquities, they're always visiting the fathers to the children, from the children to the grandchildren, and to the first, third, and fourth generation. If your father, they were doing something which was not good before God, in the eyes of God, those cases were visiting the father up to the fourth generation. So I don't know what kind of generation are you? Are you in the first generation? Are you in third, or are you in fourth generation? But there is a solution in that battle you are going through in your marriage. Find out, begin to disconnect. And sometimes you may find that your partner does not enjoy sex in a marriage. What makes him does not enjoy sex? It might be that spirit you want to get your partner out of marriage or break the marriage. Be careful, the enemy is against marriage. I'm telling you, the God idea from the very beginning, God loved marriage, and the devil does not want your marriage. He does not want that bond. He wants to destroy your marriage. Please stop fighting, stop blaming, work together in that marriage. God will bring changes in your marriage.
Yes, and the second thing that we'll talk about is now to close the doors of your marriage. If your prayer life is become shallow in your marriage, the enemy finds the way to enter. It can be too, like my husband said, sexually. You just don't feel like maybe having sex with your husband. Every time you see your husband, you are angry. But when he's out, you miss him. That's a spirit. So it's very much important to close all the doors that we can see, that we've seen. No, maybe this opening door, it can bring problem. Try to close those doors. Yes.
Yeah. Each and every one, I believe they have, as a partner, they do have experience.
Yes.
You have your experience, and your partner too have experience. Come together, share the experience, your past experience, or your present experience. What are you feeling? What's your feeling towards your partner? The enemy might put a certain thoughts in you that you dislike your partner. But if you don't talk about it, that things has a power over you and control you. But when you speak about it, that this is what the feeling which I'm feeling right now, the enemy cannot have any power, because the secret is out.
Yes.
You understand? So this is a time now to bring it out. Bring by confessing. That's a very beginning place where to start. Speak it out. Speak it out. This is what I've been feeling. This is what make me to do like this. This is what I'm feeling right now. What can we do? And from there, it's all beginning of prayers. When couple pray together, God answers. When you join as a force together, begin to pray for your marriage, begin to break that spirit, that bond of divorce, that bond of unhappy in your marriage. I believe that God will bring change and bring freedom in your marriage, and those generation cases is going to be cut it off.
Yes.
So no identity. Who are you in that marriage?
And also to disconnect yourself, from generation cases. It's very much important. You pray and disconnect yourself from generation cases, from your mother's side, from your father's side, no matter the connection. Sometimes it can be the name, maybe the name that you bear also
Yeah.
can also include, bring problems in your marriage. So it's important to disconnect yourself from all the generation cases, and the peace will reign in your marriage.
And many things happen when you got married. What kind of ceremony, traditional ceremony you went through? It might have a very bad impact in your life to destroy your marriage.
Yes.
The gift which you receive on the marriage, as a gift,
Very
wedding.
important, yes.
Very important to pray over it. It's not everybody come to that wedding is happy. So evil people, they have come there with the intention to destroy your marriage. Therefore, you need to watch, and as well watch upon your dream.
Yes.
What kind of dreams your husband dream? What kind of dream you used to dream? Sometimes you get married, but your dream, you always dream as a single person.
Yes.
Why here you get married, but in your dream you are alone, you are not connected? There's a spirit behind your marriage. A strange man has come into your marriage to bring confusion, to bring division, to bring that divorce in your marriage. It's time as a couple to stand up and to fight. The Bible says in the book of Jeremiah 33 verse 3, call me and I will answer you. I will show you great things which you don't know. There are so many things going on in your marriage you don't know. But when you kneel down as a couple, you begin to call God. God will surely show you many secrets, hidden secrets, the agenda of the enemy toward your marriage. God will reveal to you, and you'll be able to have a victory over your marriage.
Yes, and I believe you've been blessed. This is just part 1. We'll be making part 2 of this. Please make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, turn that notification bell on. We'll be back with part 2 on how to discover the root of your problems in marriage. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, it's bye.
Bye.